People hire someone else because they have been dreaming and planning, typically for a home of their own or space of their own. They've saved hard-earned money, and they finally get a chance to really bring it to life. And there are one or two reasons. A, you want the guidance because it is your precious investment, by the way. That is the right reason. B, it is sometimes a second home, or they don't want the hassle, responsibility, headache of having to choose everything. And either it's because they've done it before, a lot of them have, they're like, no thanks, I will hire. I even had one client tell me, when next time I do the house, I'm just gonna hire you, just call me when it's done. And I love it. I was like, you know what? Perfect. That's actually my kind of client. Also a correct reason, right? When you have too much time in their hands. And really, when you're hiring a professional interior designer, I hope that is why you are doing it, because you want that leading hand. It is your hard-earned money, it's your investment, it is your dreams, and it's really cool because our jobs as interior designers, we literally have like ideas in our head that one day are in 3D, they're in real life. And there's certainly a right way and a wrong way, and that may not be the most faux pas way to say it, but to do something and to not, because the wrong way would be a lot of little mistakes. There are a million decisions that could cost potentially a ton of money when doing wrong. So to try to avoid those. And then the other is the right way, which is thoughtfully understanding the process, thoughtfully creating and reflecting that space for you, how you function first as a family, who's in the home and who comes in and out of the home, or who comes to visit. What are your longer term plans? Because it's not just the initial design when you're hiring this designer. They're also designing for you and your next 20, probably 30 years, because we always say that design will outdate every like 20 years. You're due for a refresh. You're gonna really feel it. And if you can make it another 10 years, and it's been like close to 25, 30 years, congratulations. Whew, you have held out, because I would have probably pulled my hair at year 10, you start to feel it. By year 20, it's time. But by year 30, well, yeah, you don't do it very often. So I'm with clients and they hire me when they're at the precipice of this journey of making all this come true. And I'm able to lead them. Personally, I've developed a structured path through the design, through the construction phase that follows, or I should say, follows the architect and leads the construction. And so we work as a team. A couple of things that it's not just about why do you hire a designer to do this. What you really should be asking yourself is, who do you hire, right? Like, what team? Build your team. So as a homeowner, if I'm putting myself in your position, like you're watching and I'm, hey, should I hire a designer or not? What you want to start thinking is, all right, I'm ready to do this. Let's build a good team. And that good team is your designer, your builder, their trades, our industry partners in all the different showrooms, and you know how we all work together, how the team responds. That's really what you want to invest in. You as the homeowner, you're trusting this entire team to really take care of your home, your sanctuary, right? Like, that's what we get to create. So it's not just like, oh, it's about all these really hard decisions or a lot of little decisions. It's a stewarding to make your sanctuary, your place that you get to share as a family, not just when you move in, but it's like usually a long time coming. And then you are here, and now you get to just share it with your family and really for you. So hiring a designer and also a team really should reflect that, because as much as I love HGTV and everything gets done in 30 minutes to an hour, I'm with clients about 18 months, sometimes 24 months. And it doesn't mean that that's how long it takes a project to be completed or a house to be built. It's that the thoughtfulness, the relationship really starts at the architect's office in developing those plans and really thoughtfully thinking about that space. And then from the architect's office, even when you have your builder, actually your architect, your builder, your designer, and you, client, should all be there sitting at that table, and everybody should be on the same page, dreaming the same dreams. And your team really should align with that vision to then steward that, you know, to the end. So clients, then I begin my process. It is a 12-step process is what I have derived it to, where we're doing all the selections for the home that you will need in order to make that plan come to life, along with detailed designs for every aspect of the home. And I get to know you, I get to know them, I get to know every story. And so I get to notice their style. And that's really what, specifically who you are. When I'm doing new client interviews, part of, or something that I share with them is you better like the person that you're gonna end up hiring, because you're gonna be with them for a long time, and you're gonna get personal, and you're gonna share a lot of things with them. And if you don't like the person from the beginning, it's gonna be just a terrible project. I mean, maybe not, but you know, like them and trust them, you know, for them to do their job and for them to communicate with you. And also ask, hey, when something gets messed up, because construction design projects, just inevitably something will be hiccuped and you're gonna have to troubleshoot it. So how do we clean up messes? All that, right? If you're going in blind with this very expensive, whether it's, you know, in this particular home, the investment was a spec home, which is listed just under $2 million. And it's a lot of money, right, to have on the line. Or to just invest. And you don't know, you could do it yourself, and if you're a seasoned professional, then you just insert and be part of the team. Or if you're not, then you're hiring that service, you're hiring that guide, you're hiring, you know, that seasoned professional. And the team that we don't listen to, as designers, we're not by ourselves, right? This is a team sport, and I'm only as good as my partners are. So having that relationship and who do you work with, and, you know, building that, I think that's why you hire designers, but ultimately that is why you hire your team.